Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I am Sir Worldwide. And I'd like to talk about some issues that need to be discussed. As I travel around this planet, I can make some comparisons of things I think that we need to focus on here in this country right here, right? And as your minister of information, I'm happy to point out some of these things. For instance, most European countries and most Asian countries, they don't inconvenience the taxpayers, the people, by working on the street in the daytime. I happen to live in a very large city presently, and you could turn a corner and there's a sign that says working on the street any time of the day, and you stand in that line. Turn the next corner, they working on that street too, which can make you be an hour or 2 hours late to where you're going. This is every day in this large city that I live in, okay? It's not just this city, it's all over the country like that. Like all over Asia, right? In some other countries, they do it at night. They flood the street with lights and they don't inconvenience the taxpayers. They do their work and get it over with. They just don't do it. They don't inconvenience the taxpayers. And our politicians travel to many countries and they see these things, yet they won't come back here and make any kind of changes, right? I know I lived in a foreign country, and at midnight, the trash trucks come out to collect their trash, right? These huge monster trucks, they come out at midnight, and at 6 a.m. they're finished. You don't see them anymore, okay? There's something that needs to be cleaned up here. We have a situation where we got education going on, but yet we got to pay for it. There's a lot of countries where education, you don't have to pay for it. We got baby boomers right now that are they're in their 70s, and they are still paying for their college education. It makes no sense, none. I took a look on the computer and found out that we ain't number one education no more. Back in the day, the college level, we were number one for many years. Now we're down in the 40s. I may have said this before. I'm saying it again. Number one is South Korea in education. Then you got Vietnam and Japan and all those other countries that but we down in the 40s. We'll never ever catch up. It's awesome what's going on with this country right here. You know, I'm going to go to my notes right here because I don't want to miss nothing here. I want to make sure you guys get my message, right? You know, there was a plan to bring a high-speed rail from San Francisco to LA. I think the government pulled their funding because it didn't make any sense. We need a high-speed rail from New York to the West Coast, be it San Francisco or Los Angeles. We need a high-speed rail that way. Not coming up and down the California coast. Come on. We don't have a high-speed rail train in this country. Nowhere. Amtrak is not high-speed rail. They got high-speed. I've ridden on the bullet trains in Japan. I've ridden on the trains in China. I've ridden on the train in Taiwan. Listen, I've ridden on the train in France. They got high-speed rails all over Europe. We're way behind in a lot of areas. We need to clean that up. It's sad. It's really sad. You know, I saw something on TV the other day. It was really sweet. You may have seen this. 2 little kids. They couldn't be no more than 2.5, 3 years old. One was black, one was white. They were about maybe 20 feet when they saw each other. Oh my God, they ran to each other and gave each other a big hug. That was so wonderful to see something like that. Because you see a lot of kids do that, actually. You don't see them on camera, My point with this is, we got to get rid of this racism thing. Because we're one species. We are human beings. One species only. Ain't got nothing to do with where you from or the color of your skin. These old folks want to hold on to that racism thing. We don't need no part of that. Let it go. I think I told somebody some time ago that I'm a rideshare driver. It's just an experience I'm going through right now. I'm just checking it out. It's okay. I love it. You know, it's really good for me because I drive a luxury vehicle, right? So it's like I picked up a guy just recently, and he got in the front seat with me. He looked at my clock. He said, "Can you get me there in 15 minutes?" I said, "Well, according to the traffic, yeah, I'll do my best." He said, "Yeah, I got to check in." I said, "You late for work?" "No, I got to surrender myself." "Oh, you going to jail?" "Yeah. I got to do 5 years." I said, "Wow." I was shocked. This guy, he didn't look like he belonged going to jail. But anyway, he said that he was with some guys and they beat somebody up and somebody fingered him, and so now he got to do 5 years. I told him this. I said, "Listen, man. First of all, if you stay positive, you're going to the joint. That 5 years go by so quick, it won't even be 5 years. You got children?" He said, "Yes, I got 2 daughters." I said, "Well, first of all, there's a lot of people in jail right now that are there because of negative emotions. And anger is a negative emotion. So whatever you do, get rid of anger. Don't let it be part of your life. Kick it out. Get with positive people." I gave him a scenario happened to me when I was 15 years old. I'm from Chi-Town, Chicago. Born in Michigan, Detroit, but I grew up in Chicago. So it was late night. We were riding the train in Chicago, me and 4 of my buddies. We weren't in no gang, but we were homies. There's a guy sitting over there in front of the train just by himself. It was late at night. So they said, "Let's go over here and take this guy off." I looked at my friends and said, "Man, you and Let's, y'all go ahead." They went over there. And the guy pulled out a gun. He said, "I've been waiting on you MFs to show up over here." They all went to jail. I learned right then, never follow somebody. Do the right thing. Follow your own brain and what you've been taught about what's right and what's wrong. You got to do that. So I told this young man, I said, "You're going to go to prison, okay, for a period of time. What you should do is think positive all the time. There's going to be people that are going to make suggestions of negative things. It could be something where perhaps somebody doesn't like you or they want to bring you into where they are and their thing is not positive. Leave them alone. Think about your family. And your time will go by fast. Stay positive. Find a game of chess. Play chess. It's a mind exercise. And you'll be fine. Time will go by real fast. I said, "I'm going to pray for you too, brother." I don't know him from a can of paint. But he told me he didn't want to be late. That means he's already focused. I hope I helped him because I am praying for him. Or anybody who needs help. I'm happy to help people. So that's my message today. But I keep thinking about this guy because I felt so bad that he got to go be locked up. That ain't cool at all. Because he hang with the wrong people. Don't let your friends choose you. You choose them. Like this. Subscribe. I'm Sir Worldwide. Aloha.